Hey guys, and welcome to my 37th recorded Best of 11 Blitz Scrabble battle against fellow top player Joey Mallick. This is the first Blitz battle we've done since the National Championship a couple weeks ago, so we are both super excited to get back into it. Hopefully we have a great match today. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Alrighty guys, here we go. Looks like I'm going to be first in game one. I have the Q. Cot looks pretty automatic here. Definitely don't want to hold on to that any longer than I need to. And I'm still scoring 24 points. So despite my leave of LORW not being great, I'm not going to exchange. Not the best draw, pulling another O and another R, so maybe going to try to play Arrow or something like that. We'll see what Joey does, but not expecting anything all that great for my next turn. Although, yeah, he does give me Zeta, so yeah, Arrow here looks pretty good, 30 points. Hard to imagine doing any better, so nice to have a few easy decisions early on to save time. Do open a big spot here, so I'm just kind of hoping he doesn't have the J, which he doesn't, although he does still use the R, or the Y rather, for 33. And let's see, I feel like I want to just play like here, right? I mean, just dip. It's 33 points. I could play lip, but that takes a lot of front hooks, even though I do like the D as a leave a little better than the L. I mean, it's 33 points, guys. Like, that's probably worth it. Love to get rid of the U, but I don't really see a good way to do that. I'm going to just go ahead and play dip. Draw pretty well here, pulling the S. I don't think I have any bingos, and yeah, we're just having a little staircase over here. I guess I could have gone there with Nero on my last turn, although I didn't have anything all that great myself. So, alright, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do here. Gamb, maybe? Nub? How about Nub setting up Snub? It looks decent. Or do I play Nubs? Oh, it's 17 more. It's too many to not play, right? Yeah, it's just too many to not play. Alright, I'm gonna do that. I mean, there's already an S-hook with Yets anyway, so it's not that exciting to set up Snub. And I mean, for 17, I'm gonna do that. Okay, he does get down a 5L8 of Audience. Setting up a big S-hook, which now, unfortunately, I don't have, but so be it. Let's see what I want to do here. I don't have much. 3 sets of duplicates. It's generally not a good thing in Scrabble. I think retool just to turn over some tiles for an S. I don't get an S. I do get a few better scoring tiles. Something like PV is going to score over 40 over here, so that's a pretty decent play. Yeah, 43 points. He plays Teeth. Yeah, I don't see anything better on the bottom, so I'm going to just go ahead and play PV if I can get my cursor in the right spot, and yuck. I actually will have some decent scoring plays here, and he is struggling with vowels, so it's a bit of a break for me. I mean, Fix keeps LLNN. I do have the new word Folks, which at least keeps one of my vowels, and I draw amazingly well after that. Wow, a lot of back and forth draws this game, guys. Like, just some really good draws and some really bad draws, it seems like, for both of us. I can bingo here. I wonder if anything like this could be called for. No, it's probably too big a sacrifice. It's only 32. Yeah, I mean, just like alanins or anilins here is probably going to be the move. Could also play the more stylish laminins through this I, which now I might do now that the bottom is blocked. There's also, I don't want to play salanine and put this S there. That's just not good positionally. So yeah, laminins is not crazy. I mean, just playing lins is also not insane. I don't know. I feel like I should just take the bingo here. There's enough good tiles in the bag. I'm going to just play laminins. But questionable. It's actually a pretty good draw, because scoring tiles are key here. I'm threatening flow for like 50. If that gets blocked, flow for like 40 over here. So we'll see what Joey comes up with. I also need to watch my time. I'm getting a little low. He gets down erotical. Okay. Yeah, I think flow is just too many points to not play. It's 42. Clunky rack here. Gotta watch out for this J left. Plays like jerk. Could make this game pretty close. Probably going to play Berg to take that out. That's the strongest J threat, I think, by a good amount. There's also 2 S's left for retools. This game is definitely not over, especially given my fairly clunky draw I just had from the tile bag. Trade 3. Not what I was expecting. I think I'm going to play Berg. I don't love opening this. Oh, maybe I should have played vocab. I didn't see vocab. Shoot. Okay. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have opened this B, but maybe now I'm just scoring enough that I can often outrun his bingos. We'll see. But yeah, vocab I think was a better play. Unfortunately, I didn't generate it until after I hit enter, but that happens when you're under time pressure sometimes. I don't see anything great here. A bunch of decent plays. I could play like Mock to block. Okay, I think I got to deal with Oka now. Or maybe, yeah, with Oka and Ska. I mean, do I just take the chance he bingos from the B? Play Oda here? I think that's what I do. He could get down Bryanese if the R is in the bag. He does. Shoot. Okay. I guess I picked the wrong line to block. I don't think I can win now. Yeah, Jig is not enough. Dang it. Yeah, I think he's going to win by a couple. Wow. Yeah, I guess Berg did end up being kind of a game-losing mistake there. If you think about it. Oh, he's going to win by 1. Wow. Okay, so wait a minute. Was Jig correct? Or did I blow it? No, I didn't blow it. Okay. Wow, and he doesn't have anything more than 3. That is wild. Yeah, so at least I didn't blow the end game. That's good. Crazy game to start this off, guys. Yeah, I probably should... Yeah, this turn, maybe I should just play Ham and try to outrun. Yeah, probably keeping MRV is just... I think I misjudged slightly the likelihood of him bingoing in each of the lines. Like, starting with an S or an O in that pool is maybe harder to do than just bingoing from the B. Very hard to assess being this low on time. But all right, let's look at the rest of the game. So Cot, clearly correct. Opens with Z, makes sense. Setting up the A arrow, clearly right. Yeah, it looks good for him. Yeah, lip better on equity, but I don't want to set up all those hooks. He plays Gam. Yeah, I think the S is just giving me too many extra points. He gets down his bingo. Retool looks good. Plays T3, maybe slightly better, but Teeth makes some sense too to block audiences. PV looks good. Pervy another option, but PV looks better. Horrible whack for Joey here. 18 points looks worth it over trading. Folks clearly correct. Oh, he did miss Toxine over here. So a bit of an error on his part, but as he said, it did work out. Yeah, I think Laminins is right. I hate putting the S here with Salanine. He bingos. Flow looks good. Yeah, trades here. I think this is where I went wrong. I should have played vocab here just to keep more scoring pressure on and not give him that B to work with. Although, as it turns out, he would have bingoed with Refusenick, as he said. So it sort of worked out okay. And then, yeah, here maybe I just play Hum, since I can't block both lines, or match to block the, or mock rather, to block the B. I mean, it's hard to say. Yeah, very tough position to assess, like I said, under time pressure. I guess he did actually have Ionizer down here, too. So there's a lot of lines. So yeah, that makes you think, guys, maybe I do just play Hom. Rid myself of 2 of my high-scoring tiles, score a little bit more, and just kind of go all in on outrunning. That might be better, since I can't block everything, but hard to say. Very good game either way. Fun one to start things off. A little bit of an unfortunate result at the end for me, but so it goes. 1-0 Joey, still up to 10 games to go. So not going to let it get to us. He is going to be first this game. Opening rack for me, IINRPTY. I don't think I have any bingos here, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll have choices, almost dry point. Watch out for extensions to board, like pegboard, which I don't have. Piney here, maybe Pine. Yip is also an option. INRT is a pretty good leave. Pine for 23. I think... Yeah, with the D being open here, it makes sense to get rid of another consonant. I'm gonna go ahead and play Pine. Let me just make sure I don't have a double through the O. Okay, I also need to play a little bit faster. I shouldn't be taking 30 seconds on that turn. Let's see here. Not a great draw, not a terrible draw either, though. I should try to play Tix somewhere. I don't even know. He plays Dim. I don't think I have anything across from the M getting to the triple, almost Mythoy or something, but I need a Y for that. I think just mixed. Kind of lame, but I don't see anything better. Don't think I have anything here. Hortatory, but I need another... Oh, Hydrator doesn't fit. Oh, harlotry does, though. Okay, so that should be my only playable bingo, I think. Lucky to have a good response after Joey's bingo. Not a great post-bingo draw for me with the 2 U's, although I can probably bail out of this with Fugu or Fugue pretty easily. Yeah, Fugue and bails out nicely, keeping Arhan and actually scoring close to 30 points. So nothing too wrong about that. We'll see what he does, though. That might get blocked. Almost something like Figurine. He does indeed block that. Well, now Fug here is decent. ENRU is really not that bad. 30 points. That's a no-brainer. Wow, another U. Horrible draw. This is going to be a little harder for me to bail out of while scoring anything. Yikes. Yeah, what do I even do with this? I mean, I might even just play Uterine and turn over everything. Uterine keeping just a U. It's pretty bad. I could also just exchange and keep like EIRN. There are 9 E's left too, huh? Wow. Have anything here? Only if Enui could be spelled with one N. That would be nice. Could play Enui here, keep an ERU, which is also pretty bad. There's 2 blanks left. I kind of like turnover here. I think I am going to just play Uterine for 18. It's really doesn't feel right, but I don't know what does feel right. I don't really get much help here. Pulling a V. I mean, this is a little better than my previous rack, but it's not good. With 2 blanks and 3 S's left, too, I need to draw better stuff quickly. Probably unveil or unlive through this end just to get rid of some tiles. Unfortunately, he bingos with Toquettes for 85, so I think I need to block this now. Maybe Evite. Yeah, I need to stay close to within bingo range here, and with all those E's left, I don't really mind getting rid of both of mine, so I'll play Evite. Need a good draw now. It's actually not terrible. Not going to be bingoing, but pulling the S and the J means I might be able to score pretty well. Maybe try to play like Josh or something here. I don't see anything all that good. I mean, I have Josh for like 40. It's 43 points. Is that really going to cut it here, though? That's the problem. Might want to try to leave SH and try to draw something there myself later for bingo. So I might be better off playing JO here for 29, saving that. Or Jupe, actually. That's a much better leave in terms of bingo chances. Yeah, probably Jupe, or even Julep, maybe? Yeah, probably Julep for 28. Looks alright. I just want to make sure I'm not missing something higher scoring. Oh, I have 36 seconds. Jeez, I got to play something. Alright, let's just play that. Wow. How do I draw all consonants from a vowel-heavy pool? Although I actually have a bingo. I had vowelless, and unfortunately UST is not a word. So I can't hit there. I guess I'll just play Welsh. Now I draw 3 A's. Jeez. Dang, yeah, I almost had vowelless, but he blocked it. Is there any chances still left here? Probably not. I'm just going to go ahead and play ABBA for 19. Yeah, I can't quite hit anything here. I'll have a big play on the bottom left if that stays open. It's not going to be nearly enough, though. Just FAMs or something. Yeah, there's no point in fishing for a bingo. I'll just take FAMs for 61. GG. See, can I go out here? Noda does not seem to play. I have like Octan. That might be my only out. Pause. Oh, I have Noda with a buy actually. Okay, GG. 434, 363. Let's see what I might have missed in this one. He plays board. Yeah, that front A hook for a board I guess never really came up. Payan looks as good as anything. Yeah, I played a little too slowly. That was my biggest mistake early on. Didn't actually consider just XI here. Might be slightly better. I mean, the second T is pretty bad. Is it 8 points bad? Maybe not. Mixed also gives back a bit more counterplay, so maybe a slight error on my part here. Luckily, I had a bingo to come back after Clarence. Congo looks good. Yeah, I have just not much here. Fug looks like my best play. Very unfortunate draw. There's really nothing better than to do what I did. Yeah, Reunite just feels worse positionally. Uterine, I think, is fine. Unfortunately, it gives him a bingo. Yeah, Evite looks good. We did overlook Tolike over here, which would have been probably the nail in the coffin, but yeah, he was able to get this down here, blocking Vowless, and that's pretty much GG. Yeah, I mean, Howlitz is fine, but like I think I have to create another line to distract him if I want any chance to win. So, all right, I don't feel too bad about that one. Down 2-0 early, but still a lot of Scrabble left, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully I get a good draw here, and it's lagging a little bit. Okay, unfortunately, Cooning is not good, so I can't do that. Just queuing maybe. Congo. I guess Congo is fine. Yeah, I don't mind keeping IN here, especially with an open G. Let's just go ahead and do that. Kind of an annoying draw, literally, since I have annoying on my rack. I actually almost have annoying. If I had another N, that would be nice. Maybe Cayano for 20, just keeping AIN. Still probably the right play. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Kongu hook. That's cool. Yeah, I'm not going to play Cayenne for 2 more, keeping AO and setting up Cayenne. This has got to be better. That does not take an S, I believe. So that'll be important to keep in mind. I'm like 98% sure Cayenne does not take an S. If Joey hooks it, I'm definitely challenging. Let's put it that way. And I'm not going to play unless I'm absolutely desperate. More vowels coming my way. He plays Boron. Now, Boron definitely does take an S, so we'll need to watch out for that. Could play X sign, although that takes the R hook. So, not so sure I want to do that. Maybe I just leave that open. I don't really have a good play there. Maybe I just play X sign here or Ixia. Maybe Ixia, keeping the E's together, looks decent. Yeah, I think EEN is a little bit better than AI as a leaf. I'll play Ixia and just hope to draw something better, which I do not at all. Pulling more E's, 2 G's, and a J. Yuck. Okay. Definitely not the draw I needed here, but we'll see what we can do. And he plays Ruddies. Is that a word? I think it is. Gotta think about that for a second, but I'm pretty sure that's a word. Yeah, I think ruddy is a noun in addition to an adjective. Okay, I'm not going to challenge. I'm pretty sure it's a word. I'll go ahead and play G's. I don't think I see anything much better. Need an I for greeting, which I am not going to get. He gets another big play. Might have to play egg. If I can find a spot for it. I don't even know if I can really play egg here. That's the problem. Yeah, I don't actually know what I have. This is a pretty annoying turn. Maybe just Grego to create some more space on the left. I'm already down to like a minute also. I got to speed up. Yeah, I don't see anything here. Wow. All right, well, that's the kind of draw I needed here, guys, if I'm going to have any chance of coming back this game. Something like Natty will play. I can also play with Meyer here. So I have options that score about 70. Anti-trade, Attainder don't quite fit. So I'll have choices. We'll see what he does. He plays Loda. Okay. I prefer Nattier. I think it's better to play here. I just want to play something quickly. I'll just play, and Nitrate gives back a bit, but that's okay. I'll just play Nitrate. I don't want to spend too long. And okay, I get the other blank, so some glimmer of hope here now, guys. Out guide with a blank U, which I know looks really weird. Like, of all things, you would not expect to make your blank a U here. Wing for 35. Do I have a overlap here? Like tedious, outside? I don't think so. I don't have time to find it if I do. I'm just going to go ahead and play out guide. So I am back in this game. And I have Bellman, but I don't think that's going to go down. That would be pretty crazy to get 3 bingos in a row this late, but I don't think that's going to happen. I'm still only up 11 here, and it's Joey's turn. So far from in a good position here, especially I'm down on time as I have been today. I've been playing a little too slowly. That's been probably my biggest weakness so far. I haven't made any egregious blunders, but I'm just playing too slowly. All right, let's see. I don't have anything all that great. Again, I got to do something. I'm gonna play this and try to hit a big play with my M here, which I don't think. Let's see, Nizam somewhere maybe. No, I don't have anything that goes after the L. I was sort of hoping for an E. Might try to save my M if I can. Save my M and my A. So maybe even something like Zine over here. Well, it feels like a kind of a lame use of my Z to do that, I'll be honest. Is even just dropping ads, actually, I think is what I'll do. Yeah, it hits mainsail a lot. I think I'm just going to drop the Z with ads. That hits a lot of bingos. Yeah, even now, I think I'm going to just do that. Oh, not a V. That was like the worst possible draw. Jeez. Okay, that was really not what I wanted. Dang it. All right, now Mavin is forced. Well, that's what I wanted. I have Falters now. Frailist isn't going to fit. Falters is not going to fit either. Watch out for this Q. That could be annoying. 5 in the bag. Tight game. I think I just drop. Okay, didn't want the Q there. Playster, Pilaster. I don't think I have a bingo. Shoot. Yeah, I don't think I can win this. Unfortunately. Yeah, I'm gonna flag. But I can't win this. I mean, he's going out with like Ilya and a Nile here. There's no way I can win that game. Oh, I had Pasquale here and it doesn't fit. But yeah, I mean, something like Seipel just loses. Dang, I thought I had some chances there at the end. That V draw after dropping the Z really did not help, but I probably missed something at some point. Let's see. Congo opening looks good. Chum is a nice play by him. Kaino looks good. Boron is aggressive, but looks reasonable. Yeah, I mean, all of his plays are pretty aggressive here, unless he plays Boron, but that's a sip an E-hook he doesn't have. I think Boron is reasonable. Oh, I missed Xenia over here. That's a pretty big error. Yeah, that's like a 10-point error. 6 more points and a better relief, and it doesn't open as much. That's a big mistake. Yeah, I can't be missing that. Ruddy's a nice overlap by him. That is indeed a word. He gets down feeded. Yeah, I mean, here, Gadget. Maybe that might be called for, actually, opening another S-hook. Yeah, I actually think I should have played Gadget in this situation. I didn't notice it, and I got bailed out here by a couple of good draws. Outguide and Outline, the only playable bingos. I guess there's also Tedious, but that's pretty weak. Okay, let's see. Lamb, maybe. And that gives back a big scoring spot. I think Bell is a reasonable idea. I mean, if I draw one of the E's or the other A's, I hit Llama for like 40. Fortunately, I missed it. But yeah, Ads I think is good. That V draw just really hurt. Mavin seems forced. Yeah, I think I actually played fine towards the end of this game. Xenia is probably my biggest mistake. I think Few is right. Unfortunately, he just got a big play down with quips, and I wasn't able to overcome it. So another good win for Joey there. He takes the first 3, but still not over. Although, not the start I wanted in this one here. Pulling 3 I's, a B, and a G, and he is going first. Really need to hope he doesn't bingo or do anything big here, because I am certainly not going to be doing anything very big. Thankfully, he doesn't do anything big. He plays a lot for 6. I mean, I could do something big, literally like this, but the leave is horrible. Gosh, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I'll be honest. I mean, big might almost be my best play. Biog is probably a little bit better. It's barely even better than trading. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Maybe Gyro just to be a little bit more defensive after a play like Lot. Yeah, probably Gyro is called for here. Might stop him from bingoing in some rare situations, so I'll do that. Another I, J and an X. Yuck. Okay, I guess I could have played with Lodi also. Maybe I should play Biog and Lodi. I'm not even sure. Or Lodo. Yeah, I forgot about backhooking Lot. But all right, he plays Neem. What do I do? Maybe Jib here with Blin or Jin. No, I think Jib. Yeah, let's do that. And all right, I get an S, which is nice here. Still struggling to get any vowels that are not I's and O's. I need that to change at some point. I do have the I for Bellini. Don't really see much. AE for 10. Huh. Weird play. He's got to be close to a bingo. I guess Nick's here. I mean, I got to get rid of another I here. I don't think the X is doing me a whole lot, so I'll go ahead and play that. Have a decent leave here. And good old Satire and an O. No playable 7s. Makes a ton of 8s if he gives me the right stuff. So hopefully, if he does bingo, he gives me some sort of tile to work with. But we will see. Patency. All right, well, that gives me Eroticas, which is a terrifying play to make positionally, but it's my only playable bingo, so I will do it. Yeah, that is really, really scary. If he has a good rack, he could easily score a ton in either of these spots. Although the thing is, maybe if he uses one, I can use the other. I have Bewept on the bottom for like 50, which is taken. I really don't have much through this S. I mean, I really don't want to play West, keeping BEPG. I think I'm going to leave it open. Maybe I'm crazy, but I'm going to leave it open and just play Bewept for 36. Also taking out the spot he just opened above Ford. I think this is actually better. Now I'll play Husk on the off chance the S stays open, which is probably not... It does stay open. Okay, wow. Yeah, I think this has to be right. 45, cleaning out the rack. And I have serving. Okay, and that plays with bling or versing. Versing is obviously way safer to open a V instead of an S in the triple line. Of course, watch me say that, and then he plays something through that V. But in any case, versing is mathematically the much better play. If it stays open, which is certainly not a guarantee. Keep in mind, Blin does not take an S. It takes a G and an I, and of course a K, which is now gone. Neem does take an S, so there's still that line, and of course Lot takes an S, so plenty of places to end a bingo in an S if Joey has one, and he does play huge, which is going to block my bingo. Kind of an annoying play there, okay. Wasn't expecting that, but all right. What do I want to do about it? Yeah, serving, versing don't fit on the left. With two S's left, I don't want to set my S that aggressively. Maybe just Vug. Maybe Vig. Yeah, that's 8 more points than Vug. That's better. It doesn't give anything back because of the V. Okay, let's do that. I have drawn into Sarsenet, S-A-R-S-N-E-T, which also does not appear to play. T-U not being a word. L-O-T-T not being a word. Epi is not a word. Yeah, P-I takes no front hooks. So I don't actually think I can... bingo, and I still can't bingo. Wow. I think I just drop an S now. I mean, I feel like we're both just going to, like, bingo on the same turn, because we're both clearly very close to bingoing. We just can't quite connect. Now I'm bingoing. Because now I have trances, Tanrex, canters. Okay, so he bingos. Yeah, I mean, he's detained the blank, so he's obviously bingoing. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time. I'm just going to play Cornets here for 75. Seems fine, and not a horrible draw. Actually, an E away from Wayfarer, which would be pretty crazy to see come down. Let's see. I think I just play, like, Wary here. Yeah, F-A-R-Y is actually a pretty good leave for scoring. Formally or something. I need another L. I am up 50, so I feel like I'm going to win most of the time when Joey does not bingo. Although there's still a Z left, so I have to be a little careful. Something here maybe with Fado. Both getting a little low on time, both under 30 seconds. Farsi actually looks like a good play. Blocks a lot of possible 8s through the C or the A. It's possible he could bingo from the W, but it's hard to do. All right, well, now I have to address this. I think Youth looks clear here. Let's just do that for 42. Not a good draw. If he does bingo somehow with, like, Wind Sail, I could be in trouble. Plays Ice, okay. I think there's nothing from the W. I think I just play... shoot. I'm going to just play... I'm just going to do something here. All right, let me not flag. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, that was... I spent way too long in that last position. I almost flagged myself. I think Lure was actually fine. I don't think there were any threats from the W, but let's see. Glad I finally got a win. Yeah, I figured he did, but it didn't really matter at that point. All right, yeah, Joey, crummy opening rack here. There's, like, no good plays. I mean, Edelon for 14 is just horrible. Like, you don't blow up this rack. Yeah, Lot is fine. That's what I would have done, too. Oh, I missed Oribi. Shoot. Yeah, that's way better than Gyro. I mean, it's worse defensively, but, like, it's just too much better on equity. I gotta see. That's a horrible miss. Okay. Yeah, that's just really bad. Yeah, a couple of sloppy early game plays from me, guys, the last couple of games. Not too impressive. He plays AE, which, yeah, I mean, it's amazing how long he had this blank and just could not bingo. I guess he did here, but the other one, I guess he couldn't bingo with for a little while. All right, Ford keeping DHQ? Yeah, seems fine. I mean, you could play Hod here, but wanting to take out that spot makes a lot of sense. And I missed Tweep. Where is that going? Oh, here. Yeah, I guess that's better. Yeah, very sloppy play for me this game. Seems like he might have missed a bingo also, though, himself. Let's see. Yeah, Husk looks right. He plays Huge. Yeah, Hung might be slightly better, but he does play Huge. Okay, Vig looks good. He misses Trot in here. Yeah, pretty sloppy game, honestly, from both of us. And I guess he missed Salicine later, he was saying? Let's see. Yeah, maybe I should just play Farsi. I probably should just play Farsi anyway. I think I got too distracted by Joey's opening here. Yeah, I should just play Farsi. He's not bingoing through a Y. And then he plays Ova. And now I guess he missed Salicine here. Okay. Yeah, that could have made things interesting. I don't think Lure allows any possible out bingos, so yeah, a bit of a rocky game there for both of us, guys. We both need to step it up a little, but that was not very impressive. But in any case, glad I came away with a win there. Much needed. It's now 3-1 Joey, so I'm still in this. Hived, I think, has got to be right. Yeah, it seems like there's not going to be anything else. And draw a bunch of vowels. Actually, a number of 8s here, if I can get the right stuff. Egomania with a G, Anaxemia with an X, and Metanoia with a T. So 3 at least different 8s I could hit if Joey gives me the right tile, which he does not. Vibrio takes an N. So maybe just a main over there. Scores 32. Yeah, looks good to me. I don't see myself doing much better than that. Let's go ahead and do it. Does give back Vibrions potentially, but I think that's okay. Not a good draw for me. This is one of those racks where you just want to get rid of as much stuff as you can because you can't score. Joey bingos. Watch out for stuff like archives, too. That could come in handy. You just don't even really have anything here. I'd love to go there to take out that spot. Must have to play, like, rural. That's so bad. I mean, there's got to be something here, right? But what? I don't even know. Lund? Keeping EORR? Is that the move? No. I think rural is rural even better? This is so bad. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here, guys. This is really, really bad. Yeah. Neural, maybe? Yeah, I think neural is a little bit better. I don't know. I'm just going to do that. And I have a horrible draw. Wow. 5 consonants. Oh, I have pixel here now. That's cool. Or docs. I think I actually like pixel, setting up the S hook in the long run and leaving some lines open on the right. I cannot buy another vowel here, though. Yeah, and he does get another bingo down, so this is not looking great, but it's not over yet. I think Groved here just to clean out some more consonants. I really need some vowels, and I am not getting them, although I do draw the blank. But J and Q are pretty rough here. I need to bingo quickly, and I'm going to be, unless I exchange, at least a couple of turns away from doing that. I have to exchange. I mean, what else do I do here? Like, I have no plays that use the Q, really. I have Taj. I guess I play Taj. That's still better than trading, probably. At least, if nothing else, to take out that easy scoring spot from him. Yeah, I think I play Taj. Maybe I can pull an I and get lucky here. F, that's not going to help me one bit. Okay. Possible I should have just exchanged there. I'm not sure. Now I think I have to exchange, or maybe I don't. I think I play form. I have to keep scoring. I'm just down too much. Now I desperately need a Q or a U. I don't need another Q. That's definitely what I don't need. And I don't need 5 more consonants. Jeez. Oh boy. Yeah, the story of this game is I can't get any vowels, and he plays Wander. Shout out to Will Anderson, also known as Wanderer15, of course, and that's going to pretty much do it. I still can't get a vowel. Wow. Really could have used Pat Sajak here to buy some vowels. This was a rough game. It's like I had that one vowel heavy rack early on in the game with a main, and like I don't think I've had more than one vowel for like the last 6 turns. But so it goes sometimes. Yeah, and the pool has more vowels than consonants. I just can't. He plays only, so there must be so many. Either he has a ton of vowels, or there are a lot of vowels waiting for me in the bag. One would hope, but we'll see. What do I even do here? I mean, I'm down so much, it doesn't really matter. I'm not ever winning this. I think I'm just going to play, like, Hug here. Or maybe Bug. That should hit more. Give me a vowel. Yay! 2 vowels. Let's go. I wonder if I have a disconnected 10. If I can fish for something, I will, because why not? I don't see it. All right. I'll just play trashing. Doesn't really matter too much at this point. I guess if I could bingo again, I'd have a chance, but that's not going to happen. I do have Oleate with 6 overlaps. That's kind of cool. In the unlikely event that stays open. That's probably like 40 points, actually. But it doesn't stay open, so we'll never know. Nothing to fish for here. I think we just give up and play Oleate, and I should go out on my next turn. I will literally go out without on my next turn, unless that does get blocked. It does not. So I will go out without. It's always fun to do. Yeah, 350, 423. Again, just overwhelmed by constants later on in the game. He missed. I thought I missed Rabinia first, but actually he misses Rabinia on his opening play. So a little sloppy on his part there, but he was bailed out on his next rack. Yeah, I mean, I guess I should play rerun, maybe? I don't know. I wanted to take out this scoring spot. I don't think Neural's a terrible play. I mean, everything here, like, it's far down on the list, but it's within, like, 3 equity of rerun. Yeah, gross position. Pixel, I think, is reasonable. He gets another bingo. Yeah, Grove looks good. Oh, here he had archived. Yeah, I was wondering about that. So he did overlook it, it looks like here, and maybe on his next turn as well, yeah. I think form is forced here. Yeah, I don't think this game was particularly winnable for me, unfortunately. But, all right, definitely not what I needed, being down 3-1 going into this one. Joey now up 4-1, so I need to start winning quickly. So we'll see. Okay. This looks decent. I don't really see a whole lot I can hit, though. Washiest. Well, there's the T I wanted, so... Yeah, Washiest, I think, is right. I don't see any other playable bingos. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. This looks okay. I don't think I have a bingo right now. I need an R for Rooflines or Sulfurino. I was hoping you'd put an R here so I could have played Sulfurino. That would have been cool. I'm actually not winning because he has been scoring very well. Body for 51, a nice play. Kloof, maybe, for 24. Keeping a nice INS sleeve on this opener board. Looks good to me. Again, it's one of those racks where it feels like there should be a bingo, but I'm not so sure there is. That second eye is really annoying. I don't actually see a whole lot here. Yeah, don't think there's a bingo. I'm probably going to be aggressive and play Hair. There's actually only one S left and one Y, so Hair is a ton of upside and relatively little downside for me. So likely going to make that play unless something changes. Something does kind of change because of Nova, but I don't have a good play there, and I still save the end, so I have a ton of good upside, although I draw the stinking Q again. Man, I feel like I've been drawing the Q a lot today, but it is what it is. And let's see, I guess Chi? I mean, he plays Twitch. Do I play... What do I do? Do I play... Oh, I guess Chi's and Cations, huh? Such a shame to get rid of that S I just worked so hard to set up, but I think I got to do it. All right, please don't block the T over here. Have Tenaille, Tenaille. Let's get ready to instantly play that. Okay, I'm just going to get that down right away. Wow, only like 2 letters off of Zizova here, guys. That would be pretty crazy. Oh, I have Gauzy for like a ton. That's 89. That's obviously worth playing the blank. Unlikely to get blocked. I'm going to prepare to instantly play that as well. Let's see. Let's get that down. That is 160 points in 1 second. That's a pretty high rate of points per second, if I dare say so myself. I don't think I'm going to be making my next play in half a second, though, because I don't want Joey to like think he can then just play anything and I won't challenge. So I'm not going to make a habit of doing that. But yeah, I think I want to block Gloms in some capacity. At least one would think on my next turn. We'll see how it makes sense for me to go about that. I don't have anything all that great under here now. I mean, maybe I just play Pet, although that just gives him another SO, so that doesn't really help me. I guess I just play like Top. So many E's left and U's, but though the pool is actually constant heavy. Joey getting a little low on time, and I'm happy to see Mutt come down. Let's see. Feel like I want to just play something here. I mean, maybe just PE. Is that insane? It's 24. I don't think that's insane. I'm just going to do that. Pool of FX actually pretty good here for scoring. I have Fox or Vox. I guess Vox slightly better. Although the V does go pretty well, I will say, with EIT. But board is getting pretty tight. I think it makes more sense to keep the F. That's 40 points. And I have Fainter. Is it going to play? Probably not, but that's all right. Doesn't quite fit over here. Almost does. So unless he opens a spot, I won't be bingo in here, but that's all right. Like I said, I don't need to bingo. I just need to avoid a disaster. I'm up 140 points. Just play something like Riff over here. He drops the J. I mean, I could fish, but I don't know. I guess, yeah, I'll just play Riff. That's fine. I have Candent. Oh, that plays. Wow. Of all things, that plays. Normally, bingos starting with a C don't play, and of course he blocks it. But that, like I said, doesn't really matter. Just play Dance. I don't really care if he... I guess, yeah, that's fine. I don't really care if he bingos. I'll still easily have enough to win. Plays Steered. Parented is not going to fit. And, alright, I guess I'll just play... Oh, I have Trepan here. That's a little better than Parent. I'll go ahead and play that for 31. I don't actually think he's going out. I just need to go out with my E somewhere. I see EGAD. I'll just go ahead and do that. So, alright, nice, easy win here. Much needed, guys, after a rough start to this series. 4-2 Joey after 6. Let's look at this one. He opens with Cadion, Washiest only bingo. Body for sure. Oof is also playable here. I don't mind Kloof, though, keeping the board open with a nice leave. Plays Ova. Wow, pretty aggressive. Ovasac maybe a little bit better, but Ova's still a reasonable play. Hair looks good. Unfortunate draw of the Q, but yeah, Cheese is kind of forced. He plays Senor, one of only 2 playable bingos. Tennille only bingo. Rough rack for him. No E for Lodgement. Wow, I blocked Lodgement. Wow, that's lucky. Okay. Mozzie or Gauzy, doesn't matter, easily right, and then I just kind of cruise to a victory here. Oh yeah, Poet, although I don't want, there's no reason to give back this Esuk. PE, totally fine. Rough rack for him again. Yeah, he just wasn't getting any help from the bag, and I was thankfully, I missed Decant, whoops, but yeah. Alright, pretty easy game there, like I said, much needed, and... Oh, Trues, okay, I was like, I feel like I have something good with the Z, I couldn't quite see it. And I have Shtetl now, Shtetel, although that does not play on the board as it currently stands as a bingo. And that didn't help me. Actually, no, it did help me. I have Athletes now. So that looks like my only playable bingo. Kind of a clunky draw. I do pull 2 S's, which is nice. The rest of my rack is pretty bad. I wish Vellum took an S and I could play Vellums. Unfortunately, it does not. I could still just play Vellum. Love's on the small chance the S stays open. So Vellum and Love both blocked. I could play Vellum on the right. I mean, keeping SSR is not bad. Is that really best, though? Don't love giving back this triple. I don't want to play Vum and give back an O-hook either. Yuck. I don't really like any of my options. I'll be honest. Maybe this. Yeah, I actually don't mind setting up my S here. Or, you know what I could do? There's only 1 S left. This has a lot of upside. I think I'm going to do this. It's kind of crazy looking, but I'm going to try it. Let's see what happens. Well, I don't draw another vowel. I do draw the blank. Yeah, it's kind of a funny looking play, but with only 1 S left, the odds of him having it are pretty small. And he does partially block it. But I mean, that's not a bad thing for me. Like, it forces him to do that. I'm going to play Rumpless. That is a word. It's a weird-looking word that I think has a better chance of drawing a challenge than Samplers. Probably Joey will know it's a word, but there's no reason to play Samplers. This is also better defensively. He plays Interior. Okay. Wing here or Wig? Probably Wig. Get rid of another consonant. Yeah, this looks right. Pretty good rack here. I feel like I should be able to score pretty well. Pawing, pinning. Okay, maybe just pawing. Or do I play... Oh, wait, I have Jinx now. Hold on, that's going to be right. Picks, I guess? Yeah, it looks fine. 48 points. That stinking Q again. Wow. I have Kadi at least here. Or Cade through the AI, kind of a sneakier play, but Kadi's more points, and it's a Val-heavy pool, so Kadi almost certainly going to be better, assuming it is available. In a pretty good position here, up 60 points. But there's still a blank and an S left. Val-heavy pool, like I said, so we'll see how that manifests itself later in the game. But Joey going into a bit of a think, and he does bingo with Barrios. Not what I was really hoping would happen, but okay. Kadi looks still forced, and it's a pretty close game. Pool is now pretty bad. Yeah, no S's or blanks. He did use both of the remaining big tiles on his bingo. And we'll see what I do here. I might try to play Nocebo, N-O-C-E-B-O. FG, actually not as bad a leave as you might think in that pool. That's blocked. Let's see. I mean, Woof maybe? E.G. ENGC is pretty good in the Val Heavy pool, or relatively not as bad as it normally is, I should say. Bacon, that's just not a great play. Yeah, I think Woof. Or maybe just Foe. Do I do that for 32? Yeah, the O actually has pretty good synergy. I think I'm going to do that. This looks promising. I don't see anything great. Plays Aloe. All right, how am I doing on time? Not too bad. Almost like Cabbage, but that has 2 Bs, obviously. Claw, CY here, something? No, I don't really have much. I gotta do something. I don't see any good plays. Goodness. Wow. I don't know what to do here. I have to just pick something. All right, I'm gonna go here, just to kind of stall. Another Y. Yuck. That's probably Wreck is probably horrible. I just like couldn't find anything. I still can't find anything. 2 Ys. Yeah, I feel like I'm just kind of floundering late in this one. Now I guess I have to play Whiny if that stays open. Yinz is better now. Okay, 1 in the bag. Oh, come on. Horrible draw here. Jeez. I guess Wiki, but that's going to fall short. Man, yeah, that draw at the end just totally did me in there. Wow. I actually had some chances. Yeah, he ends up winning by 8. Good game. I feel like Wreck is just a horrible play, but I didn't know what to do. Let's see. Trues looks good to open. Trainman only bingo. Athletes only bingo. Avos looks good. Yeah, maybe I got a little too cute here, but like I said, I did at least force him to give up some equity to block, so that worked out okay. Rumpless looks good. Interior looks good. Wig looks good. Jin looks good. Yeah, I guess Pax, right? I mean, ING is not playing on this board, so I don't think it's as big a deal as it normally would be, but yeah, maybe Pax still slightly better. He bingos here. I didn't consider just playing Dogbane. I guess there are enough I's and U's left. Maybe that is fine over Kadi. So maybe should have thought a little bit more about not necessarily playing the Q. Foe looks good. And what do I have? There's just nothing here. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty bad too. Just shockingly few good plays. I burned too much time. Wow, 4 data is a cool option for him. And Baft is a lot safer. Yeah, I guess this again. Yeah, Gay is not a particularly good play. I'm getting a bit low on time. I blocked Gladded, though. That's pretty wild. Yeah, Yinz is clearly correct. If I get a decent enough draw, I have a chance. Unfortunately, drawing B-O-U-U-K or whatever I pulled was not a decent enough draw. Wow, by athletes. Look at that. That's wild. Still wasn't going to win. GG, and I need to now beat Joey 4 games in a row. He is up 5-2, threatening to clinch the next time he wins. And I have a blank, which is good. I don't think I have a bingo. Maybe he'll open with ER and I can play Flower Pot. I doubt that's going to happen, though. We will see. He does not. He plays Joy. I still don't think there's a bingo. Probably just Flow here. Looks good. 26. Keeping PT blank. Get the X and a G. I don't think I'll bingo here, unfortunately. What do I even have? I guess something with Jog. He gets another bingo down. Exacting is not a word. Goodness, yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I feel like I really want to get rid of this G and this X, and it's almost impossible to get rid of both. Just like fixed? Prex? I actually have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. I think fixed. As bad as it looks. More E's. Perigese through this R at least. I have something. Epigene does not fit. Now it does. Okay, this is a little bit better. Yeah, I couldn't really do anything about the Spirea's hook on my last turn. Don't believe I have a bingo here, at least as the board currently stands. So we'll see what he does. Maybe he will give me one. Probably just RHO on the bottom left, keeping a nice leave of ORST. But we'll see. It's worth mentioning Omasa does not take an L. Weirdly, Ab Omasa takes an L. Omasa does not take an L. They're both kinds of cow stomachs, so why one would take the L and one would not is bizarre and beyond my level of understanding. So if anyone knows why that's the case, feel free to let me know in the comments. But yeah, Abomasa taking an L, Omasa not taking an L is always going to be one of the more bizarre things in an already very bizarre Scrabble dictionary. But in any case, he plays Trank. Stop looks good here, keeping RST. Don't draw anything all that great. Probably just play Biz on my next turn. Really could use an E. Don't get it. I get another U, so I'm going to be struggling here to bingo. It's basically a tie game. Still a blank left. No S's. No great scoring tiles. All of JQXZ are gone, so having the last S is nice, but having 2 U's and a G to go with it is not so nice. Probably going to try to play Guru somewhere if I even have a spot for it, which I really don't. Yeah, shockingly few good plays. I think I play Plug and try to set up the S. There's actually very little that can go above the U and hurt me. I do get an E finally, but a V and another R are not really going to help me. So, might have to play Vrow for 10, as ugly as that looks. Because there's just no other good spot for me to get rid of my V and my R. At least that I see. He plays Odd. Yeah, I think just Vrow still is correct. Now I draw 2 eyes. Goodness gracious, wow. There is no playable bingo here, that's for sure. Really just not hitting the stuff I need. Plays Awe. I kind of think I have to just, like, fish off an I, because, like, what else? A Twee. I don't want to get rid of my E. 2E doesn't really play anywhere. Yeah, please don't give me another I. Alright, an M, that should work. I have Mustier, which will play on the left. Emeritus for, like, 60 if he blocks. So I am going to be bingoing on my next turn, which is big. It doesn't mean I'm going to win, obviously. I'm down here, and Joey could have any number of things, and he does block the right, but I'm going to hit the left now for 74. So I'm in good shape, although there's still a blank and some good bingo tiles left. So, again, far from out of the woods. Probably going to play something like Hind to score well and make some effort to play defense on the left. Because now I feel like in most cases, if I can prevent Joey from bingoing, I should win. Not definitely, but I think I should. Of course, he could still bingo. He is getting low on time. He's got to do something. He's down to 13 seconds and counting. Plays none. Yeah, Hind looks really good now. Really block up that part of the board. Maybe he can get a 9 somehow with SH. He plays Shin. All right, let me not empty just in case, but should be in good shape here. I could probably even just outrun, honestly, with like a K drop, but let's... what do I do? How do I stop him from bingoing pretty conclusively? I mean, maybe my best play is to just outrun, honestly. Yeah, I think I just outrun. I'm going up 80. Anything he hits, I just outrun easily. That seems easier. Yeah, I mean, I have time. Like, this is much more straightforward. Okay. Maybe not best for spread, but certainly never going to lose. All right, we'll just do this. Yeah, I mean, he just never scores enough to win. So, all right. I win by 30, staying alive. 5-3 now. Let's take a look at this one. He opens with Joy. Looks good. Flow looks good. Spirea only bingo. Yeah, no good plays here. Nah, this is terrible without another E. 10 E's left. Absolutely not. Fix looks good. Yeah, so Mod is a little bit better for him here instead of Omasa. He could also just play Moa. I almost like that, being aggressive. If I don't have an S, and he's so likely to hit a big bingo there on his next turn. But okay, he plays Or. I come back with Rho. He gets rid of his Q. Finally, I did not draw the Q this game, which is a nice reprieve. I feel like I've been getting a lot of Qs today. Biz, yeah, Lutz is actually not crazy. It's 10 less, but IRST is a lot better than LRSTU. I should have at least considered that. Yeah, Biz might not be correct here. Plays Cut. Yeah, Plug over Ugly, I think makes sense. I have the last S. He cannot play Adenoid. Yeah, clunky game. I think we actually both played reasonably well overall. Big break for me to hit my Fish of Mustier. And I blocked Nuclean too, so perfect timing. Yeah, I don't really think Joey screwed up here. I don't think either of us really screwed up, honestly. Just a bit of a tough game, but luckily I came away with the win, so Still alive in this one, like I said, 5-3, and let's see what I'm going to do. I don't really want to play Legume and put all those E's next to the bonus squares. I think I'm going to just sack 4 points and play Gloom for 20, keep the E as well. Let's see here. Don't think I have a bingo. The F is not great. I'd love to get rid of just like F, E, G. That's kind of hard to do, though. Plays Bigly, okay. Do I just play GIF? Nah, I think I play... What do I do? Just F? Is that crazy? This bingo's a lot. If I can draw one vowel, this is going to bingo a ton of the time. I don't really want to play ref because the R goes really well with the rest of my rack. I'm going to just do this. Fortunately, I cannot draw a vowel. That's been another theme of today. I feel like I've been struggling to draw vowels when I need them. But, like I said, still not over. He trades 3. Okay. What do I want to do here now? Not the best time to pull the X, I'll be honest. I'm like somewhat tempted to trade 2 or 3. That can't be right, though, surely. I mean, even just like X here is probably better than trading. I mean, I bingo with a decent number of draws, and this does block Joey from hitting some bingos. It's a pretty bad looking play, though, I'll be honest. Keeping 5 consonants? Nah, yeah, I mean, Rex just gives back so much more, though. Like, I think after a trade 3, I feel like this is right. I'm going to do it. This is obviously the problem. I'm really going to end up with enough vowels. And he just drops an R now. Okay. Bizarre start to this one. I still don't really have much here. I have no good plays with my Z. I don't have a spot to play like Gros, Grosc. That would be nice. I think I just play Gore now. Maybe Nog. Yeah, I have an S. I'll play Nog. Why not? Okay. I assume Joey is probably bingoing most of the time on his next play if he's playing Rex for 10. Maybe he's not bingoing. I also need to speed up. I've already used half my time, and we were like a quarter of the way through the tile bag. I need to speed up quickly. I'm up by 60, so I'm in a pretty good spot. And now Joey's going into a bit of a thing. He plays Wince. I think ZDs is called for here. Just scores too many points and blocks well. Okay, what do I have here? Don't have anything through the Z. Yeah, watch out for plays ending in like AZE, OZE there. I might even play... No, I can't play Doze because I think it's the front A. That would be horrible. Plays Worst. Okay. What do I want to do? I feel like I got to play on the bottom. I don't have a whole lot, though. We? That looks awful. Weed? I think we is better. Oh, my computer is doing that stupid thing again. I don't know how to get my computer to stop doing this. That's so annoying. No! Huh, I'm not going to have time if I have to keep dragging. Shoot. Alright, I'm going to pause the video and refresh the page, guys. I think that's the only way to fix this. Okay, hopefully that'll fix it. I don't understand why that happens. Like, sometimes on my computer, like, it just gets stuck thinking, like, whenever I click, like, now it's fixed. Like, it just gets stuck thinking whenever I click, it's a right click, even though I'm clicking on the left side of my mouse. If anybody else has a PC and knows how to fix that, then please let me know, because it's happened to me before, and it's super annoying. But anyway, back to Scrabble. He bingos. I think I just played Durham to take this out. Not loving my rack, although I am still up a lot, which is good. Let's see. Hadel, okay. Jin or something. Raj. I think I got to do Raj even with the A hook. Luckily, I draw an A myself. Yeah, I'm getting too low on time. Oh, I have Diazo. Okay, that's big. Yeah, I think I'm going to just play Diazo. Whether or not I have the ability to play here, it's just too many points. Yeah, Raj is probably not a great idea, this score. And he's going to open the board more. I'll just play Diazo and keep the scoring pressure on. Let's see, Reanoint doesn't fit. Does get down Spicula, so it is a close game now all of a sudden. Oh shoot, I don't have time. I gotta do something. That's a big draw there, especially under time pressure. Wow. Guess I'll just play a Toners or Treason. Maybe Treason is a little bit safer. We'll see what he does. Yeah, there's extra few seconds that my mouse cost me might be valuable. That was a big bingo to get down, and actually a decent draw, as I have good scoring plays like okay. Down to 10 seconds, though, which is a little scary with 10 left in the bag. If he plays on the bottom right, I have to have a backup plan ready. It might just be okay and koi. All right, I'm just going to play okay here. Okay, especially with dodging the Q, I should be fine, I think. I'm going to just play, like, Fauve over here if that stays open. Let's see. Hopefully that does. If it doesn't, I'll just play, like, fair over here. I just want to have, like, 7 seconds. You just have to be ready regardless. Oh, he's down. He's getting low on time, too, guys. He's got to do something. Okay, I'll just play fair. And, yeah, he doesn't have anything because he has the Q. I'm just going to pass. He's probably going to go... All right, now, okay. Just had to make sure I didn't allow any funny business there. All right, yeah, that did not feel like a well-played game, at least on my side. We'll see. I'm not playing Legume for 4 more. Getting rid of my E and opening more Gloom, I think, is definitely better. Biggity is a cool play for him, but yeah, Bigly is reasonable, keeping CET. F looks good. Yeah, trade 3 here. Kind of a weird turn to exchange, but Etui is pretty uninspiring. Yeah, I think this is reasonable. Again, after a trade 3, I didn't love Rex, giving him more of an easy bingo line. X does restrict his options really well. Yeah, I guess dropping the R here. I mean, what else is he going to do? Oh, yeah, I didn't see Trog, but that's probably a little bit better just to get rid of another consonant. Tough draw for him with the W. Bails me out with ZDs. He plays worst. Oh, apparently I blocked Terawatt. Wow, that's pretty wild. Yeah, this is where my mouse was giving me issues, and it took me like 30 seconds to make this play I was trying to make in like 15. So that was a bit unfortunate, but yeah, Durham is probably okay here over Drum just to block the right. Yeah, Raj, I mean, what else am I going to do? Shot for 31, I guess? Oh, wow, one of us missed speculations, apparently, extending spicula. I'm curious to see this. I also missed Android. Yeah, like, there's no way I'm seeing that with 24 seconds on my clock. That's a great play, but I'm never seeing that. Plays up. Yeah, big draw for me of treason there. And yeah, he has speculations. That's wild. Yeah, 12. I would not have known that was actually a word, I'll be honest. Speculations, of course. But yeah, speculations looks pretty weird. And I end up holding on. All right, so still in this, guys. Now it is 5-4. I just need to win 2 more games. We'll see if I can do it. Give me an R for dishonor. That would be very helpful. Otherwise, I don't have much. I don't think. Nothing through a W, I don't believe. No. All right. Hood looks good then for 24. Sending up an S-hook, I think. All right. Now I'm bingoing. Yeah, I have sporing, ropings, prosing. I wonder if I have like a... almost sporing, but ROS is not good. Okay, he plays Wadis. He plays another S. I think I just play prosing and hoods, probably. Yeah, I think so. Maybe, yeah, I think that's right. Looks like a pretty good draw for me, but does anything actually play? Niceties. Indictee is blocked. Wow, I don't think I actually have anything that plays, which is a bit unfortunate, but okay. Insight here or Insight? I think Insight here. Better leave. Blocks a little bit better. 6 more points. Yeah, it's a close call. I'm going to play over here, though. Need a T for Tenebrae. Probably not going to get it. But we'll see. Yeah, not a whole lot of good plays here. Maybe just BEE, keeping AE and R. Not a really fun play to make, but I don't know what my other options are going to be. I guess it depends a bit on what Joey does as well, so we'll wait and see what he comes up with. Vino's okay. Bereave is definitely better now, just to score a bit more. Oh, gosh. That is one of the worst draws I've seen in a long time. Well, I actually drew ENUUUW, but yeah, that is horrible. I'm going to just trade 5 right away here. That's better. Okay. I'm going to go from a horrible draw to bingoing probably for like 100 with the re-index. Wild the way this game can swing sometimes. All right, well, first things first, do I have like anything insane here? Like almost dextrine. I mean, I could also just not bingo and play Dex for 57 points. Reindex is 99. That is better. For 42 more, it is better to do that. Yeah, I think I'm going to just play Reindex for 99. Oh, wait, Indexer is more, though. Right? Yeah, that triples the X. That's 116. All right, I'm going to do that. Okay. Took me a second to process that, but it's crazy, like I said, guys. You can go from just a horrific draw, like bottom 1 percentile draw, to like a top 1 percentile draw back to back. That's why you never give up in this game. It's crazy. And this game is still far from over. I mean, I'm up 68, but there's a blank left. I have the Q. It's actually not too bad here. Although, well, okay, so he gets down Podgier. I think I just drop it for 22. AEI LRT is an amazing leave. I should bingo a ton. That's 37, but I think I bingo enough on this board that I should do this. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know if an L is one of the tiles that gives me a bingo, though, I'll be honest. I mean, I have Tally or Literal. Yeah, maybe I didn't... Well, now I have Tallier. That's lucky for me. Okay, that he gave me a spot. Maybe I didn't properly estimate how often my bingos would actually play. But that was fortunate. Watch out for the K, by the way. Klutz is still out there. It's been there for a while. Yeah, this game is not over. Okay, I'm only up 8. Maybe something would be Reeved to clean up this right. Even Doug is actually not bad. MOTY is a nice lead for scoring. Wouldn't mind blocking Klutz. Maybe I play here, actually. Although, yeah, I guess he can't really play like... I guess he could still play like Duked if I play Doug here. Yeah, I'll just take the extra points. I have Adamoya. I don't think that's going to play. I'll just play like Etima. Yeah, I think I just try to outrun plays with Klutz. I mean, it's like 50, so it's going to be close if he gets that down. Okay, yeah, there is still a K left. Oh boy, I have no idea how to permute this. I think I probably now want to play like Mayo and try to go out on my next turn probably and block that. Well, it still allows Kai. Maybe... No, I can't stop it entirely. Shoot, I have no time. I think if I go out... Although I don't know if I'm going to... That was a bad draw. I don't know if I'm going to outrun that. Shoot. Yeah, I don't actually know here. Yeah, I ran out of time. Crud. Did I have a win? I don't think I have a win here. Yeah, no, I have no win at this point. I mean, so with Mayo, what do I... Oh, I didn't see Maho. Or Amity I don't think wins because of that. I don't go out. Maybe... Oh, Anatomy. That's what I blew it. Yeah, I should have played Anatomy. That definitely does it. Yeah, because then I'm guaranteed to go out. Yeah, that definitely wins. Because I didn't think about blocking Klutz by playing there. I only thought about underlapping. Yeah, and my underlaps just allowed him to... It was like shockingly annoying to block. But yeah, I didn't think about playing there. That's where I definitely blew it. Because yeah, I think even if I draw like the V here, guys, right? I mean, I'm still going out. I'm going up 40. Yeah, this wins like 8 out of 8 draws. Yeah, horrible mistake. Yeah, I totally blew it here. I mean, I was low on time. I think if I had more time, I would have seen that. But yeah, in any case, Joey gets this one in 10, 6-4. Well done to him. Let's look at this one. He plays Waifs. Hood looks pretty good. Clunky rack for him here. Waddies, yeah, I mean, Oidia maybe a little bit better, but Waddies is reasonable. Yeah, Prosing. Maybe I should have played Sporing to not give back that R, but that might just be hindsight. Wow, Prognosis, cool play, but not correct. He plays Abrasion. Yeah, Insight, maybe I should take the extra 6, but I like the better leave and blocking the spot under the O. I did block Omnivore, as it turns out, but Reeve looks good. He plays Jam. Yeah, have to exchange here. Oh, he did have Utilizer, although Lutz is not much worse. Keep it ER blank. Indexer for 116. Serpigo is a couple more here, but Podgier still very reasonable. Chi looks good. Yeah, I mean, Chi is debatable. Like I said, I'm not sure if I bingo enough to justify, but it did work out. Frith for 55, pretty tough to see. Wolf taking out that spot makes a lot of sense too, though. Didn't see Duomo. That might be slightly better. Doug is certainly not terrible. But yeah, this was... Oh, he had Halutz for 42. Wow, that's wild. But yeah, this is where I really screwed up. I got to see anatomy here. Yeah, sometimes, guys, it just takes one bad play to cost you a game. And, you know, this is why, too, I always tell my students to save time for the end, right? Obviously, it's a 3-minute game. It's hard to do that. But, like, a seemingly small mistake this late in the game can cost you, like, 50% win chances. Whereas if I miss anatomy early in the game, it's like, okay, I mean, I maybe lose a couple percent win chances because there's a whole game left. Anything can still happen. But, like, I go from an 8 out of 8 win to this play, I don't know, I'm probably winning, like, maybe half? I don't even know. Like, I think I have to go out if he plays. Yeah, I guess if I don't draw a vowel, I probably win. Although the V might even lose. Yeah, I don't know. This is a terrible play. Yeah, huge mistake here. Well-deserved loss. And yeah, well done to Joey. Like I said, good to be back to these. Thanks as always to him for taking the time to play. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I will see you all soon for the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.